Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how we are going to keep our digital notebooks in this course. Now, we just learned how to take Cornell notes, which you guys will be doing. And as a reminder, you can do that one of three ways. So there will always be your note template here under your virtual class materials. So I'm not going to continue to relink it in every single lesson because that would just be a lot because it's always in the same place. So you can either open this up and edit it in a like a PDF editor if you have a stylus and an iPad or a tablet, which again is not necessary. It's just if you prefer it that way you can. You can print this note template and then handwrite your notes. Again, you don't have to print a template. It's just there for you. Some students like it. And then of course, the third way, which is accessible to everyone, is just you create the template in a notebook on a sheet of paper, which is what you're going to see an example of today with my notes. Okay, so your notes template is always in your virtual class materials. So when you see in a lesson to complete your notes, you know you're doing it one of those three ways. They'll always be in that Cornell note style. We'll always use the same rubric for notes, but I just wanted to point out that this is right here. Now, submitting notes every single day would be a lot. It would be a lot to grade. It would be a lot for you guys to do. So instead of submitting notes every day, you guys are going to submit notes at the end of a unit. Okay, so you're going to keep a digital notebook where you basically add pictures of your handwritten notes into the notebook, and then you can just upload the link of the notebook at the end of the unit so I can grade your notebook all at once. So you'll just get one big notebook check grade of all of your Cornell notes, okay? So I'm going to link each of your notebooks at the beginning of a module. So Unit 1 is our Intro to Chemistry. So the first thing you want to do is open it up. And it will always prompt you to make a copy because I try to make sure you guys don't have to worry about making the copies. And then you will see your notebook for the unit. Okay. Now you'll be able to click into this text box and write your name. And this will be your notebook. Okay. Now, if you see, I have the lessons labeled for you. So like, for example, in this first unit, there's only 5 lessons that you're going to have to insert here. And what I do is the easiest way for me that I've found is taking a picture of the notes with my phone and then just emailing it to myself so I can save it either on your desktop or in your Google Drive, whichever one is easiest for you. You could take a picture with your Chromebook. That's fine. If you don't have a phone and you can't email the picture of your notes for the purpose of putting them in here, that's okay. Use the camera on your Chromebook to take a picture, a webcam picture, and save it to your Chromebook and do it that way, okay? But what you're going to do is you are going to save your notes. I have mine in my files on my desktop, but you could also put it in your Google Drive. And then I'm just going to go to Insert Image. I'm going to upload from my computer, and I'm going to go to my pictures, and then I have mine here in my notes. Okay, so this is a picture that I took with my phone and I just imported it into my computer. And then I have it here where I can insert it and then I'll fit it to the page. Okay, so here I can see my notes. If I put it in my slideshow, I can see all the notes. Okay, so this does a couple things. Number one, it puts all your notes in one place. So like all of our assessments, our quizzes, and our tests, they're all open notes. I don't keep you guys from using your notes on your tests. So you can either have your slides show up and have them all in one place, or of course, if you're keeping your notes in your notebook, you'll have them in front of you as well. But this allows me to basically be able to check all your notes at once, and it helps keep you organized, okay? So you want to make sure when you're formatting your notes, when you do the presentation, you can read it easily, right? If it's like blurred and I can't tell what your notes even say, and I can't see your summary, I can't see your cues, that's going to be a problem, right? So you want to make sure the notes look clear when you have it in the slideshow presentation, okay? Now, sometimes your notes might be a little bit large. You can always insert a new one. So you can just insert a new slide And then you can delete this because this is formatted in there. And then you have an extra page where you can add your notes to it. So if it takes 2 pictures, 3 pictures, it doesn't matter as long as you have them right behind your starting notes. Okay. So this is your notebook. At the end, you should have a full digital notebook that you will submit for one large grade at the end of the unit. Typically, I have you guys turn them in when we do our unit review guides, but this will be easy because all you have to do is share the one slideshow. Okay. Now, if you have questions, so if you're confused or you need help, let me know and I can definitely help you. Another thing I recommend doing is going into your Drive and creating a folder for them. So I would create a folder for my chemistry notebooks, and then I would move them in there. And I like to change the colors of the little folders. So I would make a folder for myself in my Drive just to help me out. And then you can go to File, and then Move, and then Chemistry Notebooks. And then when you move it there, you know your notebook is in the same place and it's easy to access, okay? The name of the game here for success with your notebooks, with this class in general, is just going to be staying organized and making sure that you know where all your stuff is. So like here, my notebook's right here. I know that it's easily available to grab, add my notes to, and then upload at the end of the unit, okay? Like I said, if you have questions, let me know. But if not, that is going to be how we keep our notebooks. Again, you only need to make one copy at the beginning of each unit, and then you just keep pulling it up out of your Google Drive. So please don't get confused, because you'll see in the lessons, like it'll say, open your notebook, add these to the correct slides. The link for the notebook's always at the beginning of the module. All right. I look forward to a successful semester, but of course, if you have any questions, let me know.